Hey, this is Silas at Perkins Motorplex here in Nashville, getting you the walk around of this 2021 Hyundai Palisade. Man, this thing is sharp. I already spent a little bit of time in and around it, kind of just getting an idea of anything that I'd want to know if I was buying it. So I'm going to start from the outside. I'll head inside and just give you a really detailed look at what this looks like. I'm super excited to show you. It's a clean looking car. Starting off, it does come with the one factory key fob. It does have the push button start or not push button start, the automatic start on the key. So I know that's not a big deal to some, but to some people it is. So I just want to always make sure I point it out. Starting with the wheels and tires, you do have 20-inch factory wheels all the way around. As you can see, your wheels look good, brakes are good. Lots of tread left in these tires. Hopefully you can see that from the video. So all of that is good there. You'll have to excuse it's got a little bit it's a little dirty. It's been raining a lot here in Nashville, so I'll try to work around it. Tiny little hairline scratch right there. I mean tiny, just right there at the bottom of the door, but again, just something I would want to point out. Going along, the paint does look really good. It's still got a lot of that flex still in it, so it's still sparkly. Another tiny little hairline scratch, if you can even see that in the video. Very minor. Everything else on this side of the paint looks pretty good. A little bit of tint on the windows, not back here. I mean, not as much up here on the front. You do have blind spot monitors on your mirrors, and then the factory roof rack bars up there at the top. Back wheel and tire looks good as well. No curb rash on this, so everything there looks good. Again, tiny little hairline scratch right there. Moving on to the back, your taillights are in great shape. No cracks, no fading, no condensation, nothing like that on either of these. Open this up so I can show you inside. This is with your third row up. You still do have a little bit of room with these factory branded floor mats back here. And then I'll kind of give you a good look at the inside in a minute. But starting there, just a push of a button and it'll close it up for you. Let's come along to this side. Back wheel and tire here. Everything looks good there as well. No curb rash or anything like that. Pinstripes going all the way along the body. Not seeing much to point out to you over here. Paint looks pretty sharp on this side as well. Obviously you can still see how clear that reflection is on the paint there. Last wheel and tire also in good shape. Head along to the front. Tiny little mark right there about the size of my thumbnail. If you can see that, it's right on the body line, so it's kind of hard to see. Move along here to the front. Beautiful headlights. I just love the front end of these Palisades. Me and a co-worker were just out here looking at this one and talking about how well designed these Palisades are. They just look so good from the front. Big bright headlights. These are the LEDs, as you can see. They got them branded right there, the full LEDs. So everything there looks good. Kind of show you anything on the front right here. Few small little chips. I mean, very small right there. Another tiny few small ones right there. It'd be common to see a lot of rock chips on the front of the vehicle. Obviously that's what's going to take the most blunt on any kind of highway or anything like that. I'm not really seeing any to point out to you. Oh, that's just dirt that we're looking at. It's actually in phenomenal condition. So yeah, kind of one more good look at the whole front end. Give you a little bit of wear down here at the very bottom. Tiny mark right there. Other than that, man, this thing is sharp. So let's head inside. I'll show you the interior as well. And this is where it really shines. These are just such well-designed cars, man. They look so good. This one is the SEL, so it has the cloth interior with the stitching right there. And then on the headrest as well, looks good. I'll hop in here and kind of show you some of the details. It does have heated seats and a wireless phone charger right there, which is really nice, especially in this price range to have some of these premium features. Your push button start right there. Shut the door so I can show you your backup camera as well. Everything on it works as it should. You got the big screen right there. Obviously, these are all tech features that I'm sure you saw on the listing, but I always want to make sure I point them out to people, because when you see them in person and when you see kind of how they all work, this is a very impressive vehicle, especially again for the price point that we're looking at. On your back seats, you've got 2 chairs in the middle, and then some climate control options right there. You also have your power sunroof up there in the front, and then your sunshades. I pulled that one up already so you can kind of see what that looks like. USB ports on the sides of these seats right here, so your back passengers have access to those. And then all you do is you pull this down, and that'll fold that chair completely flat like that, so that you can access your 3rd row. Those also have the stitching, and they also have USB ports back here in the back for your back seat passengers. So everything back here works as it should, looks good as well. This is a really nice looking vehicle. No wear in the cloth, no stains or anything like that to point out to you. No wear in the leather right here. The back, these seats just look really good too. No stains in those. No cracks in the dash anywhere up there. No sunspots at the top of the steering wheel. I mean, this thing is just in great condition, so I don't want to oversell it. Obviously, every car has its things. There's a few exterior flaws, but man, it's a good looking vehicle. So I hope you love it. Let me know what you think.